If you're intimidated about tackling home improvement projects on your own, perhaps it's time to take heed of the old adage, you'll never know until you try. Instead of reaching for the phone and getting quotes from contractors, think about whether it's worth a shot to DIY. Do it yourself. You may surprise yourself and save some money to boot. Here with some great ways to get started is Jeff Devlin. He's the host of the new DIY network series, Stonehouse Revival, and he joins us now. Jeff, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. So, Jeff, should people be intimidated about tackling some of these home projects on their own?
No, I mean, there's many projects that you should be a little concerned about. Like if you're going to remove a wall, I say hire a professional. But there's many tasks in your house that you can tackle yourself. The simpler, the better. And what that does is that empowers you as a homeowner. It gives you a sense of accomplishment, but it also can save you money in the end. And sometimes the simplest projects are the ones that haunt you the most, like a kitchen faucet. The one that's leaking in your kitchen right now, or your bath faucet that's leaking, or your shower, or anything like that, where it's that nuisance thing that you're watching money just go down the drain. Now, this is an inexpensive faucet that you can buy. To replace it is relatively simple. You need a screwdriver, a wrench, and you need to have the ability to be able to righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You screw on your connections here, and you can put it right inside of your sink and get rid of that that feeling of wasting money, and update your kitchen or your bathroom with a new fixture. Something, and again, this is a simple one. You can go with a more expensive one. Sky's the limit, whatever matches your motif.
Well, it certainly seems like a good stepping off point. Let's talk a little bit about prevention. Are preventative measures really worth the time and effort?
Of course. I mean, we get up every morning, we take showers, we brush our teeth. Your house is no different. You need to maintain your house. And the quickest and easiest tip I can tell people is to clean your house, clean your bathroom, clean your kitchen. The longer you let it go, the more problematic it becomes, and it can erode certain things. And for me, many years ago, I was an early adopter. I grabbed Mean Green, and the reason why I grabbed it is, for me, it was a superior product. And it's proven itself over time to work over and over again. And also, being a dad, I like to grab one product. So for me, I can clean the countertops, I can clean the cooktop when I burn stuff and it boils all over. I can also clean stainless steel. I can clean my garage, patio furniture, your grill, which many people in springtime are wanting to refresh. It's an all-around great product for me. I love it.
Jeff, tell us a little bit. Give us some DIY projects, perhaps, that aren't overwhelming, that are a good way to kind of get your feet wet.
One project that I always tell people is very, very simple, and it kind of lends itself a little more to prevention, and that's simply caulking your bathtub. Doing the different bathroom shows that I've done over the years, I've seen a lot of damage from a very, very small hole. So I think sometimes visually you inspect your bathroom, you inspect your kitchen sink, your backsplash, and make sure that water can't get behind the tile. If you can, it's simply just grab a putty knife, scrape it out, and grab a tube of caulk. Now, it's not like you have to grab a caulk gun or anything like that and the caulk. They've made it much simpler. Just grabbing a tube of caulk where you can actually squeeze it into those joints is a huge preventative measure that you can take, save yourself money, and it's something that you guys can tackle yourself.
All right, and what about when it comes to tiling and grouting?
Tiling is something where I've seen many a tile get ripped out that just doesn't have to. Old porcelain tile is absolutely beautiful, but people say, I don't like the grout. It's discolored, it's this, it's that. And in reality, it's probably because you didn't seal your grout. But it's very simple. You can get yourself a grout removal tool, and that's just a little elbow grease. Roll up your sleeves, get in there, remove the old grout, and then get new grout. But you don't have to be a scientist or a contractor to know how to mix it. It comes pre-mixed for you, where you can grab a grout float and put it right into those joints, and you've refreshed your entire bathroom or your backsplash.
All right, some great ideas to get started. Tell us about Stonehouse Revival.
Stonehouse Revival is my absolute dream job. I live in an old 250-year-old stone farmhouse, and I have been renovating them for over 20 years myself. So the fact now I get to do what I absolutely love, I get to share my experience on TV, is huge. We go in and we renovate these old, and when I say old, 200, 300-year-old houses, and bring them back, bring the history back, bring the craftsmanship, bring the quality back to renovation.
That sounds like an incredible undertaking. We'll have to check that out. Before we go, where can we go for more information?
If you want some more cleaning tips and DIY projects, go to meangreendegreaser.com.
All right, Jeff Devlin from DIY Network, thank you so much for spending some time.
Thanks for having me.